Hey yo, we back. Episode 15, PROCONversations Podcast. It's your boy, I love you, Jase.
And it's your boy Mook.
Let's get it started, man. Man, it's been an impressive long week. Man, college football started. We got NFL next week. Um, we're gonna start things off with Michael Parsons, man. Michael Parsons, breaking news. Michael Parsons got traded to the Packers and then got a historic non-QB contract worth $47 million. We're gonna pass it to Mook, see how he feel about that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, in my opinion, right now, me and Jason were just talking about it. In my opinion, as of right now, it's a pretty even trade because we don't know who they could end up drafting with. You know what I'm saying? One of them, with one of those two first round picks. So, with those two first round picks, they end up also getting Kenny Clark, and that's the Cowboys. So, and the Packers end up just getting Michael Parsons. So, like I said, time will tell with that. But other than that, just to talk about what they add to each team that they've been traded to, they both just kind of, what I'm saying, they lost somebody from the D line, but also gained somebody from the D line. Of course, the Packers already have the better player, you know what I'm saying, and three-time All Pro, Michael Parsons, but you know what I'm saying, shit. Kenny Clark is a good. I'm not gonna say good. He's a great defensive tackle. So you know what I'm saying. He could go there, play his role. You know what I'm saying. He could end up earning him a goddamn All Pro. You know what I'm saying. Nomination. But yeah, as of right now, I feel like time will really tell. We have to see who they draft with those first round picks. But how do you feel about it, Jason?
I mean, I feel like it was an amazing move for Michael Parsons to get from over there. He going somewhere he's gonna be appreciated a lot more, and not gonna be trying to lowball him. There was reports coming out that Jerry Jones tried to offer him $40 million, but behind his agent's back, and shit like that is like shady. Shady to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like uh, nobody in this day and age should be going for shady business moves, especially somebody like Jerry Jones who's been in the league as long as he has been and has dealt with controversy after controversy after controversy and dealing with backfire from this player and all of this shit that he's had going on for the past damn near 3 decades, probably more than that, of fucking Cowboys football, that he's just been a fucking terror since nigga we weren't even born when the goddamn last time they went to the Super Bowl, bro. Like last time they won the Super Bowl. Like that's fucking crazy, bro. So I like it. I like it for Micah. You know what I'm saying? You seen when he got that goddamn contract, he signed the extension and shit. He give that dancing and shit. He didn't retire his mom's from work permanently. Like she don't never got to go back. Clock, you don't nobody clock ever. That shit over with.
That was Captain. He had did that draft night.
Oh, for real? Ah, okay.
Yeah, that shit was cap. I don't
Fake
know why they played
news.
like
Fake
that. You know what I'm
news.
saying? I don't know why they even played like that. But yeah, that was draft night, twin.
All right, man. I was like, damn, that's crazy that it. But I don't know how his contract was set up before they. I was like, that's crazy work that it took that long. But yeah. But yeah, good shit, man. Good shit. I'm still happy for the nigga though. You know what I'm saying? I'd be happy for anybody to get out though, fuck those situation on teams. Like I don't want them niggas to be held hostage and shit. But speaking of being held hostage, man, let's go to the motherfucking danger zone in Cleveland with they ugly ass QB situation. Um, You kind of predicted it already. A good bit of people predicted it. Joe Flacco has been announced as a starting QB for the Cleveland Browns, and somehow, some way, the best QB of the preseason and all the workouts, and going into this season before the workout started, it's the third string, Shedeur Sanders. How you feel about that? We're gonna start out with you.
Yeah, crazy in my opinion. I definitely would have him as the second best quarterback. I feel like we seen that with the preseason Well, actually, hold on. Well, no, I'm not gonna do it like that. Yeah, we seen the shit with the preseason games. He did have an off game that last preseason game, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna dog him. He had just came back from an injury. It ain't no telling if he came back from it early just to play that. You know what I'm saying, preseason game. So you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna be too hard on him. But other than that, that first game when we see him fully healthy, like I feel like that should have been enough right there down there. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like I don't want to just act like Dylan Gabriel didn't have no good games or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he did. But I don't know. Like I feel like Shador gonna turn into one of the ones, especially playing behind a Super Bowl quarterback in Joe Flacco. Like why would you not have him as that second quarterback? I don't have that much. Me personally, I don't have that much faith in Gabriel just because he like 5'11". Like Kyler Murray, like I like Kyler Murray, like he good. Don't get me wrong, but that's
You
a
got
problem that
Russell
he
there
has.
too.
Russell
Russell
has
short,
is
nigga.
like 5'11". Fact, no,
Well, not
fact,
short,
fact,
but
fact.
yeah,
Yeah, but
in
it's
their
just the
eyes.
fact of niggas gotta goddamn drop back 5 yards off deck just so they can see over the goddamn line. Like I'm not gonna cap twin. You feel me? Russell Wilson had to do that shit because you know what I'm saying. Like nigga, when you do that, that fuck up your whole blocking and everything, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
he had to go goddamn. Nah, I gotta run to the right, extend the goddamn play for about 10, 15 yards, then throw the bit. Like nigga had to do that because he was short and he had to. You know what I'm saying? Not taking enough from hell of a Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback, all that. You know what I'm saying? But that be the problem with these niggas. You got a 6'4" quarterback who was the most accurate quarterback in college. You know what I'm saying? The last two previous seasons that he was there playing in one of the like main conferences type shit. I don't understand. Like, how is he not the second quarterback and Dylan Gabriel not the third? But I guess this will be another thing that time will tell on. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that what I'm saying right now, they're gonna end up realizing, and then if they do want to make a quarterback change during the season, it'll probably be Shador. But yeah, time will tell. But how did you feel about it, Jace?
I'm gonna tell you right now, them niggas is not gonna think that it's gonna be some bullshit that happen, and they're gonna have to wind up going into that. Them niggas hard headed as fuck as a franchise. They just like goddamn Cleveland before they got goddamn LeBron. No, fuck that. Even when they had LeBron, them niggas were still hard headed. Them it took for LeBron to leave to come back for them niggas to get their fucking act together. So I feel like it's gonna be the same thing. The QB situation in Cleveland has been so fucked up for the past 2 decades for real. Like you have fans that go out there and don't even buy new QB jerseys. They fuck around and just be putting the new QB of the situation on their fucking back. Like it's like 15 niggas back there, bro. Like from goddamn Baker Mayfield to goddamn Money Manziel to goddamn who's we talking about a few fucking weeks ago? Goddamn fuck nigga from the Bills before Josh. Uh
Taylor.
yeah, like it's so many niggas, bro. So many niggas that's on that jersey. And I feel like it's the same thing's gonna continue because they don't learn from their fucking mistakes. They keep thinking they know everything better than everybody else. And got that even when they had hard knocks and you had like look into the team and how everything was going, the team itself was still overarching over the coach and the things that they was trying to accomplish, they still was butting in and touching shit and just not letting shit roll how it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the front office be too involved, and that's my same point with the Cowboys. The front office be too involved in football, sports related things. Like they thinking about financially, they need to be worried about the financial shit that can help the on the field shit. Just like in basketball, it's a lot of teams out there that need to focus on the financial shit and then get the shit that's done get the shit done that needs to be done on the court. Where if it's, putting these certain amount of players together, retaining people, shit like that. So I don't fuck with it. This shit's stupid. We kind of already predicted it was gonna happen. They shit is gonna be a mess, and then what they gonna do when Watson come back? Like it gets even more fucked up. Cause say Flacco does great, you're not finna bench Flacco because he's, you know what I'm saying, when he's doing great. You know what I'm saying? So when, you know what I'm saying, what happens there, then you gonna have a healthy Shador that's sitting there wasting, then you gonna have Watson, so you're gonna bench him to put, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be fucked up for a while. It's gonna be fucked up for a while. And speaking of shit being fucked up for a while, bro, we're gonna take a transition to his brother Shiloh. So a few weeks ago, well, like a week or so ago, there was a video going out. If you watch the game, Shiloh punching the player in his helmet or whatever. They got in a little altercation. He's the one that really got caught. The nigga helmet was like slanted to the side like this and shit. So goddamn. After that, I was like, I immediately knew like they finna find him, whatever. But I wasn't thinking that they was gonna waive him. Shiloh got waived by the Buccaneers. He is no longer on the team. After being marked down as the fourth string, he was fourth string, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and potentially would have been on the practice squad probably. There wasn't like a super large amount of belief in him, but all of that shit went out the window when he punched old buddy. Who did he punch again?
One of our rookies that we had picked up. I think we signed him to the team, but I
want to say he's a tight end or something. It was a small altercation, but you can't be throwing punches at nobody. And come to find out, even after he got waived, he got fined $3,000 for the situation as well. Real fucked up. I did see a video that came out like yesterday. I want to say he was saying that in most situations he goes through, he usually comes out on top, and he feel like he will come out on top of the situation as well, whether it's him moving away from football because he has other things he can do. Like I just seen him on BMF. I don't watch BMF for the record. I'm not gonna claim to watch BMF, but like I did see the clip of him being on there, and he was playing as his dad. I feel like he did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Him being an actor or a model, whatever he chooses to do, he could do it. You know what I'm saying? He got the financial backing, he got the support system and shit like that. So yeah, he don't necessarily have to play football if that's not the case. I would rather, if that winds up being the case for him, I'd rather him go ahead and get a head start on that shit and not be some of the like goddamn D'Angelo trying to force his way to the fucking league and shit. Like, nigga, it's over with. It's cooked. Go do something else. Like, that nigga could have been rapping. And I'm telling him what the fuck he would have been at if he would have went ahead and got started on that shit. He keep on, I'm gonna go to the G League, I'm gonna go to the G League, I'm gonna go to nigga, no. Like, you keep getting cut from every team you fucking get on. Like, move the fuck forward. I'm glad he got that mindset, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. How you feel about it?
Yeah, that shit, like you said, an unfortunate situation. You know what I'm saying? But man, bro, that nigga know better, bro. You know you can't slap that man, bro. And don't get wrong, bro did do some little slick shit. I ain't gonna play it like goddamn the tight end didn't do no slick shit. He did. But nigga, Draymond Green, LeBron James. That nigga baiting you into doing that shit, twin. Get your goof ass up out the game. I'm not okay out. Like, I don't condone shit like that, you know. But hey, bro, that be no dumb nigga game plan, bro. You know how them folks be looking at that shit. They begging for folks to get their ass thrown out the game. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, you know that's a no-no. That's really all I got to say. Like, bro, you know that's a bit no-no. Like, I hate that he got cut, but like I said on one of the previous episodes, though, like me personally, I don't like the type of safety that Shiloh is. That Jamal Adams type safety. I don't like them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even act like I ain't see this coming. You know what I'm saying? Because they do have
They
a
got the Jamal
oh
Adams, bro.
oh god, because they do got a couple good they got a good safety room already. Like I think they drafted somebody a year or two ago, and he already panning out to be good. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
yeah, can't say I ain't see it. You know what I'm saying? But do hate to see it, of course. But hey, yeah, though, fucking. But other than that, fucking in NFL news, that boy Rashee Rice, he ended up getting that whole situation that he was in with the speed and shit, and I think it was like a car wreck or some shit. I think somebody had ended up passing. Um, they end up going ahead and dealing with that. I forgot how many games. I want to say he going for about 4 or 5 games.
I said
It
shit. Let
might
me
be
look it
6.
up right now.
Okay, baby.
Cause
But
that shit, it gonna matter, bro. Like, I feel like it gonna matter. Like, you need all you can get on the field, especially when it's like a long tenure time. Like, you
yeah,
can't let be
not
missing,
fat.
bro.
Like yeah,
That
especially
shit's
being the
stupid.
goddamn key piece to the damn team. Like
Yeah. The fuck?
definitely something that you hate to see. Where you don't see Patrick Mahomes ass speeding in no damn Lamborghini truck. Now he daddy. Now that might be another story, but we ain't talking about that nigga right now.
Smoking on that Burrow pack.
He's still smoking on that shit. That shit was like 3 years ago. 4 years ago for real.
He got that bit, the mason job,
Oh God. Nigga bought 100 pounds of it.
huh? Yo, that nigga gone for 6 games, bro.
Okay. Yeah, so that boy going for 6 games, man. Just to get my take on it real quick, like it's unfortunate as fuck because it's a situation that could have been avoided. Like I understand to win, like folks young, you know what I'm saying, you got some money, like I'm not gonna act like, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be speeding in fast cars. I ain't gonna act like that. I ain't gonna act like that. But, you know what I'm saying, it did get to a certain point, you know what I'm saying, when you got down when you putting other folks' life in danger for real, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't be doing that to him. I ain't saying it ain't nothing wrong with oh shit, the highway clear real quick. I'm finna goddamn push the bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that to him for sure. But like when you see the other cars, bro, go ahead, goddamn slow down, bro. Don't be trying to wheel your ass cut up through traffic and all that other shit, bro. Cause now you go for 6 games and really truthfully, bro, this shit could have been way worse a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I hope you taking this, you know what I'm saying? Well, you not taking this with a, you know what I'm saying, with a grain of salt type shit. Like you really like, all right,
Taking
bro,
the
let me
shit
lock
in,
in.
learning from it.
Yeah, for real, cause like, you know what I'm saying, twin, this shit could have been 10 times worse a game. I ain't gonna do a lot to you. Seeing him and Roy, bro, Shawty had to go do prison time for real. Like, so like, yeah, bro, they just cool down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we understand the car fat, but just, bro, they just be fine, bro. But how did you feel about it, Jason?
That's it. That shit is stupid. Like, anytime players like get into that shit now, like, I feel like it's been so much shit that's happened in the past to where players can learn from it now. Like, I feel like I said this about another player. I can't remember who it was. Like, recently did some dumbass shit. Like, it's like, bro, when we gonna learn? Like, it's plenty of examples out there. There's plenty of OGs that be some that talking about it, like how to spend your money and how not to spend your money, how to save it. You know what I'm saying? Stay out them goddamn clubs, stay around certain people, stay from just going outside at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of types of advice that is given out here to athletes, especially black athletes, so them stay the fuck out of trouble, and they keep getting into it. So at one point, do we look at the individuals like niggas just being hard headed? Niggas just, I don't know, like niggas be being young and shit, but like at a certain point, when you making this much money and you got this many people depending on you, you gotta switch it up, gang. You gotta switch it up. You can't goddamn keep doing the same old shit you was doing when you was in goddamn high school or shit even when you was in college. I mean, in college that shit should have stopped right there because you got a whole fucking school looking at you, you know what I'm saying, depending on you, and it's bread involved. High school is kinda a little bread involved, whatever. They're trying to get some extra shit, you know what I'm saying, for prom or whatever the fuck. But like you dead ass got niggas jobs on the line, goddamn, at college. Like you could be funding the fucking school and niggas tuition, all kind of shit. So that should stop right there. And this is to a whole nother level when you get to the NFL. So I don't know, niggas gotta stop being hard headed. Get their head out their own ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. It's very stupid. It's unfortunate, especially for 6 games and he a key piece. But my homie go be straight, bro.
Damn, homeboy.
Yeah, man. Let's switch gears, man. We're just talking about college. Let's go on to the college football games that we seen this past weekend. Goddamn, Texas and Ohio. Texas and Ohio State, man. I didn't get to catch the beginning of it. Had to go back and look at some of the action. That boy Archie Manning, man, did not live up to the hype that they just folded upon him. He's talking about, goddamn, it's hard to look at the red dot when you putting the red dot on everybody else. That's crazy work. Because the red dot must have been recording or some shit. It definitely wasn't no motherfucking laser. I don't know what the fuck's going on out there, boy. They was on your ass bad. I seen footage, your goddamn uncles over there. Oh, I was like, damn.
Okay.
Damn. You out there getting fucked up, boy. And I get it. Like, it's a team that y'all really not better than. You know what I'm saying? It's national championships. National champions. And it's not even necessarily your fault. It'd be your fault if you fully fed into it and you fully thinking like you above the height or at the height, whatever. But the media, I feel like, overreacted because of your last name and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying, your potential and shit. And they over here downplaying the national champions. Yes, they finna come dub your ass. It's gonna happen. They got to show you what's up off rip. You know what I'm saying? They got you the number one draft nigga. You know what I'm saying, for next season and shit. Nah, hell nah. But they had to come do that. It was a statement game. You know what I'm saying? This don't mean that I'm not gonna overreact to the point like, oh yeah, you ass and you not going to NFL, you gonna be a bust, all that shit you finna hear on ESPN for the next 2 weeks. Nah, I ain't saying that, no. But I feel like this was just a game to like humble you or whatever. They happen to all like the niggas that's really great, and if you really great, you gonna see this shit, you gonna go through this, and you gonna learn from it, you gonna get better. See them niggas in the playoffs or something. You mad about it? See what the fuck going on. So I don't know. I ain't had too much about it. Ohio State just standing on business. That's all.
Yeah, more definitely. Goddamn. Yeah, so what you saying that like with the whole like Ohio State came into this game to show them like, yeah, they like we was the champions. Like truthfully, like you would have thought that Texas would have came out with a little bit more fire in them, cause shit, Ohio State knocked them out last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Texas should have been on that Debo type shit. Like, bro, I ain't gonna care, bro. We finna come in and take our chain. But like you said though, like Ohio State didn't do shit but show them niggas why they won the championship last year. Like,
exactly.
They might have lost a couple, you know what I'm saying, key guys, Will Howard, Jack Sawyer, and all that shit like that. But they still got them players, twin. I'm not gonna cap. They backup quarterback, he's like that. They backup running back, he's like that. You know what I'm saying? They still got their receiver core, Jeremiah Smith. Like they still got those guys. Like so, it's like Arch, like you said, like boy. I hope you didn't really learn from this and you really finna lock in, twin, and goddamn bust these boys' ass. Like, cause as you seen, twin, this shit real. When that target really on your ass, twin, that shit really on your ass. Like, that's why I didn't overreact from last year when you was doing what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? You was getting in the fourth quarter, going against Ball State and shit, throwing for three. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's great that you capable of doing that. I don't think nobody doubted that you could do that for sure. But when you the certified QB1 and them boys is, you know what I'm saying? They game planning for you. They going in that locker room saying, hey, this they best quarterback. You know, well, this they quarterback. This is running their offense. Come on, y'all boys. That shit a whole different ball game. Like, so I'm gonna just keep it short. I hope you learned your lesson, game. And we're gonna get on to this next game, which was Bama at Florida State, which I'm pretty sure a lot of folks had, you know what I'm saying, Bama winning. Including me. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do no cap. Definitely thought they was I didn't think they were just gonna blow them out the water, but I did think that they were gonna win the game. But to go ahead and get my take, shit. The Bama boys, shit, they still looking the same from last year, which is one of them coin flip teams. Like they could come out there and they could bust your ass, give you 50. But they could also be one of them teams that got down, come out there and damn near lay a goose egg, get your ass 7 points. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they still just got an ass of figuring out to do. You know what I'm saying? Different head coaches, his second season, still figuring out. You know what I'm saying? I would say I hope them boys figure that shit out before goddamn they play them Tigers, because it look like we putting built at this year. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to downplay what FSU did. You know what I'm saying? They ran down they goddamn throat. I ain't gonna do no lie to you. Like them boys could not stop the run. Like to say they got down life. So they went in there, did what they were supposed to do. And I also didn't know that they had that the Boston College quarterback from last year, he ended up going into the transfer portal, and that's where he ended up, was Florida State. And he also had an interaction during the summer with a couple of the Alabama players, and they were, you know, doing some little trash talk saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying, we gonna whoop y'all woo because Florida State, if you didn't know, they only won about 3 games last year. They were like 3-10. So, you know what I'm saying, folks were probably expecting them to still come into the season trash type shit. But yeah, they had a little back and forth, and the quarterback, he had put a quote out there. I'm not sure if he was getting interviewed or it was during their little back and forth. But he ended up saying something along the lines of they don't have Nick Saban anymore, so I really don't think they can figure me out. Like, and he went in there and stood exactly on what he said. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't want to downplay them. They went in there and did exactly what they were supposed to do, and I do think that shit we should keep an eye out for Florida State, because they could end up being one of the best offenses in the ACC. I ain't gonna lie to you. Looking a little bit like Miami from last year. Not gonna lie to you. But how did you feel about it, Tony?
Oh, bro, I had Bama winning this game too, especially when we was looking at it last week, looking at the schedule. But nigga, they started the first touchdown off with a fucking misdirection jet sweep type of play, bro, and ran that bitch all the way to the fucking house. I was like, niggas around me looking at, I don't know about that shit, bro. And then like from that point on, like throughout the rest of the game, them niggas could not stop the fucking run, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck they had going on, and you could dead ass tell that was the main focus of what they started doing. Like, yeah, they were throwing passes and shit. They still passing the ball, but like the main point of attack was running the fucking football, and them niggas could not do nothing, bro. Them niggas couldn't stop 2 snails on the slant route, bro. Them niggas was not on it. I don't know where the focus was at. I guess because they came out flat and they did what they did last season, they thought them niggas was gonna have like an easy game on the schedule or some shit. Like, hey, but all that Florida State shit over with. This, you know what I'm saying? This the new shit. This ain't the old Florida State of yesterday. Nah, them niggas like they back in form. Like they back to take shit over like they used to back in the G. Like, man, that'd be crazy. Like the college football is great when you got teams like the classic teams still winning this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the legendary team. So yeah, I like it. I like it. Great game by them niggas, no cap. And the other game that we saw, you know what I'm saying, the Tiger Bowl, I would say, was great as well. We had LSU versus Clemson, you know, to see who them real Tigers, bro, who really be out here roaring and shit, and who they be lying, bro. You know, gameplay, you know what I'm saying, real rapper shit, you know what I'm talking about. But that was another great game as well. Like they really stacked it up this weekend, no cap. With 3 bangers back to back. How do you feel about that? We know one of these people your teams, you know what I'm saying?
Don't even often say, bro. You already know how I feel, man. Like, man, look, bro. I said it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I already knew what we were gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But just to, you know what I'm saying, really break down the game and stop, you know what I'm saying, showing favoritism. Not gonna count, bro. We we did goddamn. We do look new and improved on defense. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like we looking like we got some threats, including like the fucking 6'5" cornerback that we got. He fucking, I think he had like 12 targets type shit or some shit and allowed no catches. Like I think we because offense never the problem for us, man. It's always the defense. I ain't gonna do no lie to you. So like, if we could keep up, not even keep up, but just play at this level or even better against down in every team that we play, I'm like, okay, shit, we definitely a goddamn playoff team. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, and to go on the Clemson, like they one of those teams just like Bama too though. It's a damn coin flip, like. Cause they had a chance to win this game for sure. Like they had a chance to put points on the board and didn't. Like, but like I said, it's a damn coin flip with them boys, man. Goddamn, they give you, like I said, they give you 51 goddamn week. Now next week, they'll come and score 7, a good 7, and they probably been and fought hard for that 7. Nigga got 450 total yards, but got 7 points. Like they them type niggas, bro. Like you nigga be kidding me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Just to end it off, we started on business, man. 1-0. We had already wore the shorts, the shirts in, you know what I'm saying, while we was practicing to let them nigga know what the outcome was gonna be for us. You know what I'm saying? We gonna walk out of there 1-0. Did just that, man. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to the next couple of weeks. But how did you feel about it, Troy?
Oh yeah, hell of a game, man. We seen who them real Tigers was, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely. But nah, I ain't gonna feed into that. But man, I feel like it was a great game for LSU. No cap. Especially going against Clemson, who has one of those quarterbacks that's gonna be in the running for the draft next season. One of the best niggas really in college football, I'm not gonna lie. He dead ass is. And so is a nigga for LSU, but like they were saying even yesterday that he needs to work on his interceptions and shit. And I feel like that come with experience. Like he got the ability to make all these touchdowns and get all these passing yards and shit. He just gotta work on protecting the football. And I feel like they ain't shit, bro. I ain't feel like they ain't gonna be shit for him to do. Especially for him before he get to the next level. So yeah, good solid ass game. Like I said, we had 3 bangers last week. Yesterday, and we got a couple more coming. We definitely keep y'all informed. College football is definitely in the running. You know what I'm saying? In the rotation now. So we're gonna be on that heavy. Probably gonna cover just about like probably three, 4 games probably a week. No cap. We not gonna give y'all all of the goddamn South Alabama Jaguars games and the goddamn yeah, none of that. Don't look for that, twin. I ain't gonna lie. The Georgia Southern games and we ain't covering all that. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah. To move on from there, NBA talk, man. That boy Patrick Beverly said something that had me thinking. He said the Warriors would have won more championships if they had Paul George on the team instead of Klay Thompson. Now, mind you, he's saying that because a few years ago, well, not even a few years ago, literally last season, there were talks about Paul George going to the Golden State Warriors to replace Klay Thompson, as he would have potentially moved to Orlando or to the Mavericks, to Dallas. LA was in the conversation as well, but he evidently wound up going to Dallas as his spot, and Paul George wound up going to 76ers. But for a split second, for a little bit of time, it seemed like it was a done deal for Paul George to go to the Warriors. I feel like, me personally. Oh well, let me finish his quote. He's saying that basically, if you put Paul George in that role as Klay Thompson, playing with stuff, Draymond Green, Iguodala, at a point. Obviously, we know Paul George, but we know Paul George a couple years ago was in the MVP race. If you substitute them two, I think that Golden State probably wins more championships. Now, looking at that, I'm gonna speak on it from the perspective of what just transpired. Like, if they were just Klay Thompson leaves the team, Paul George gets plugged in from there. Yeah, I do feel like they will be a contender if healthy, because we seen last season he was not healthy on the 76ers at all. So that same thing would happen to Golden State. They would have been a way worse position. They wouldn't have been able to get Jimmy. That shit would have been terrible for them. But if we're talking about him being, the hypothetical of him being fully healthy, yeah, that does open the championship window, because he does a little bit more than what Klay does. He can shoot threes, but he also has that ball handle. He also has that dunking ability. He also is still a little bit more active on the defensive end than Klay Thompson is currently at the moment. Klay Thompson has missed a step on the defensive end in recent years, obviously because he had to recover from not just one, but two major fucking leg injuries back-to-back seasons. And some of those motherfuckers be taking 2 years just to come back off the one. And he had two of them bitches, and his game already didn't strive off of athleticism to begin with. So it just made that a lot worse on him. And then him going through the mental drain of dealing with the pressure in Golden State, especially with them not valuing him as much as he thought they would, and then him going to Dallas, and then Luka getting traded, and Kyrie getting injured, and AD getting injured, all this shit that's going on. I feel like he's in a very better state now than he was last year, especially being with, Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion twerking at the house, bro. You gonna be happy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You get to see that every day, all day. But anyway, goddamn. I feel like from that perspective, yeah, their championship window will still be open. Man, we talking about dead ass just the whole Warriors dynasty having Paul George in that role instead of Klay Thompson. I don't know, because Klay was a very essential part. I don't know why motherfuckers downplay Klay in his role in that fucking dynasty, bro. Game 6 Klay was a real fucking thing. I seen it. I seen that nigga say, bro, we ain't going home. Give me that fucking ball. I ain't got to dribble shit. Give me the ball. Swish. Shooting that bitch. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. Pull it up. Bang. Like, I ain't got to do all that shit Steph got to do. I don't got to do all the dribble behind the back. We'll come off the screen. Nigga, just throw me the ball. Throw me the ball. Put the ball in my hand. That bitch going in the fucking hoop. I swear to God. Because we not going home. And we see them do that shit against Golden State. I mean, against goddamn the Rockets. We didn't see them do that shit against goddamn OKC. We didn't see them do that numerous of times. He comes alive. He lives for the moment. He's going to knock that shit down. He got that fucking burner on him. We didn't see Paul George fold. We didn't see Paul George disappear. We didn't see Paul George get guarded by fucking Joe Ingles. Like, we have seen it. We have seen it. We've seen this nigga miss shots that he asked for the game before. Talking about, bro, y'all niggas should have had me the ball and then get the ball and then can't show up. Where you's at? They got Gatorade commercials. He doing better than he is in the actual game. So, I don't know about that shit. Like, you replace him straight up like that? Nah. The whole Warriors dynasty. Paul George now on that team. He does extend a window. Him replacing Klay all time. Fuck no. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, truthfully, I agree like 100% with what you said. Like, if we talking about like he said, like the last couple of years, then yeah, like they championship window open like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna count, but bro, if we talking about nigga prime them like the start of they damn dynasty, like no, come on, bro. And I hate when basketball niggas say shit like this, bro. Like they don't understand how this basketball shit work, bro. Like these roles, like it's just some small shit to do, bro. Paul George got to turn into a whole nother nigga to do what Klay was doing. Not saying it on no shit like that. Not saying that he can't got them running around, do goddamn screen catch. Hey, I'm not saying that shit at all. But it's different when that shit is your role, nigga. You live and breathe that shit. When you do drills, that's all you doing. All that dribble ball handling shit, that hot sauce shit you doing, he and us still shooting. You didn't transition to 10 different goddamn dribbling drills. He didn't only transition 3. And all of them shooting. That's what he thriving. And we, like you said, we've seen that shit, nigga. This the nigga who dropped 60 points, nigga, and took, 3 dribbles? Like, come on, gang. We gotta be serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was Paul George a hell of a player that Indiana's got there running all that. Hell yeah. I can't lie to you, bro. 2K26 just came out 2 days ago. That's who they compare my goddamn player to. I was happy fuck. Hell yeah. Like, Jesus goddamn Paul, hell yeah, boy. But we have to understand, bro. Them boys, Paul George not just going over there doing doing what he was doing in Indiana, nor Oklahoma, or goddamn, he not doing none of that shit. If he replacing Klay, he has to play in that man role. And if he can't play that Kevin Huerter in them role, bro, hey, bro, bye. No, Captain, you ain't give a fuck about. Oh God, bro, nobody give a fuck about what kind of player you is, bro. They already got stuff, bro. They got that main nigga twin, like. But yeah, bro. So I agree with what you said. To be honest, I don't even want to spend too much more time on it, cause shit, everything you said, that's basically what I would have got them said. I ain't gonna count. But
and that's why this is pro conversations, right? Though, you know what I'm saying?
Oh God. But to stay on the NBA topic though, boy. But the Fed still watching Beasley, boy, despite that Knicks potential offer.
Funny, but god damn, bro. Fuck.
Like damn, twin. But let's speak on it real quick, bro. That shit crazy, bro. Because they said that the man ain't do nothing. So why the hell is he still watching? Well, why are they still watching him? Type shit. Like, leave that man alone, bro. Do y'all understand how much business y'all fucked up for him, bro? Like,
nigga lost out on $40 million at least dealing with this shit.
I just fuck around and sued y'all ass.
I ain't gonna mama.
I just sued y'all ass, man. Like, I hope that would. I'm just gonna goddamn, you know what I'm saying? But goddamn, yeah, bro. I I hope he not even doing nothing, bro. He beat the shit, bro. Like, leave the man alone, bro. I don't even know what to say. Leave the nigga alone, bro. Like, he literally not out here doing nothing, bro. If y'all just did y'all thorough investigation, bro. Y'all niggas giving me power vibes, bro. How that nigga Ghost was beating all that shit and then still be that one officer like, no, bro. No, bro. We gotta get... Bro, leave the shit alone, bro. Just leave it be, bro. All right? Like, goddamn. But but how you feel about that shit, man?
Hey, they acting like that bald-headed nigga from Dexter. That be the son looking at the corner of his eye, bro.
Surprise,
but you had did something, bro. You did something. I don't know what the fuck it is. Well, I'm gonna go find out, nigga. And that's what they acting like right now, bro. Cause I did see that shit. Like, they had a potential Knicks deal on the table, like him accepting the minimum. That was gonna be insane, and it probably still would be insane. Him getting added to that squad. They already stacked, and then you get an elite shooter because all this shit then fucked up all his other potential avenues. Like, cause I genuinely feel like if for some reason the Detroit deal fell apart anyway, and the situation wasn't a thing, his ass would have been on Denver instead of Tim Hardaway. What were we talking about? Man, that shit would have been nasty. I like him better than Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway didn't flunk multiple times. To me, goddamn Malik Beasley only flunked one time, and that's when he when he was on the Lakers. And we know niggas do that plenty of times. Like, niggas get with LeBron, like they can't fucking shoot no more. Some niggas out there can shoot when they get older. Like, goddamn JR, Iman, them niggas spraying that bitch. Goddamn, who else is spraying that bitch? Goddamn, Channing and all the, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas get with Bron and they unlock another level, and some niggas just collapse under the pressure, like D-Lo and shit like that. Like, the lights be too fucking bright. Nigga putting up 0-point games and shit. Like, but other than that, a nigga play consistent. He played consistent on the Bucks. He played consistent on the Pistons. He played consistent on any other team that been on besides the Lakers. So I would have loved to see that. So I definitely still would love to see that. I feel like this shit should get resolved as soon as possible. He can start losing out on that bread, be in the potential to get that shit back. I would sue them niggas. Most definitely. I don't know how he would do it. Cause you know what I'm saying? He basically suing the government. You can't really sue the league. The league ain't really got nothing to do with the shit. It's really them niggas. It's because of them niggas is doing that shit. So, shit weird, bro. But speaking of losing out on money, bro. Currently, WNBA is still going at it, with their front office and shit about their collective bargaining agreement. And I feel like, well, I even feel like, but they are definitely looking like they're going to be heading to a lockout come October. But I feel like a big part of the reason why this CBA thing is going on with them, besides them getting paid like 4% of the generated revenue and all of that we've spoken on before, I feel like they looked at how this shit is going with the NBA as far as with not Bradley Bill. What's my name? CJ McCollum. Like, with CJ McCollum wind up getting in place with the NBA and the fucking second apron and all this other shit, and they like, nah, we gonna get this shit right off rip, bro. We not finna just goddamn get to some shit and now we wondering like why this shit look like this. You know what I'm saying? And the niggas complaining, and then you got the nigga that basically helped shoehorn the fucking agreement into an existence, talking about, oh, bro, I don't know, this shit bad, bro. Nigga, what you talking about? You was the nigga. You was the president. What the fuck is you talking about? You one of the main niggas that brought this shit to attention and got niggas to sign this shit. So come on, bro. So I feel like that's a big part why they had to stand still. They want to get this shit right. They don't want to go ahead and jump to some shit just because they got extra dollars on it, and then the stipulations behind them extra dollars is actually going to fuck them up in the long run. So I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it off rip because they trying to get their fucking bread, because I keep trying to explain to people that's just looking at it from the outside looking in like, oh, bro, they don't deserve that money. They don't deserve that. They do. We talking about generated revenue. We not talking about them getting the same exact dollar amount as the NBA. We're talking about them getting the money that they're owed from the shit that they're generating. Imagine going to a fucking job and you got niggas that work in a different department than you getting a percentage of what the fuck they getting from the sales that they making, like their commissions and shit. They getting 60% off of sales and shit. What they supposed to get. You making these niggas bank. You not making them the same amount. Your department don't make the same amount of money as that other department. But for some reason, they only paying you fucking 5% of your commissions that you fucking owe. You gonna be pissed the fuck off. Anybody will be pissed the fuck off. What the fuck? Like, pay me what you owe us. Stop being disrespectful. I don't know if it's because stigma behind the WNBA or the lack of dunking, the lack of excitement, far as the athleticism and shit. I don't know what it is, because you can't say it's not marketable, especially in the past 3-4 years. It's just been getting more and more and more and more popular, and it will continue to when you got women like Flajay about to come to the league, and you know what I'm saying, add music as another avenue of streaming and all that. Like that's gonna be crazy. The league is already blowing up now. You just got even more athletes coming in, Juju and all that. It's gonna be up out of here. It's gonna be up out of here further than what it is now. I already see it, and they just trying to make sure the money right before it take off. And I'm putting all that taking off, and niggas ain't getting paid for it. I understand it. So, how you feel about this shit?
Yeah, like you were saying, I definitely respect them, like want to like be like, nah, fuck that. Like, let us look at this shit thoroughly, because like, let's not just sign some shit because it's some extra money, like you said, you know what I'm saying, and this shit fuck around and in the long run like bite us in the ass, because like you said, we got even more stars like coming to the league in Juju Watkins and Flajay and shit like that. Like, so it's like, why would you not want to go ahead and start paying them correctly, so that way other like stars in the sport, like, you know what I'm saying, won't look the other way? Because like, there's been plenty of pretty good basketball players that were coming out of college and went to D1 colleges and played maybe a year or two and were just like, fuck it, and they went on to go model, you know what I'm saying, because they was like, I'm getting paid way more money, you know what I'm saying. So let's not lose, you know what I'm saying, more players like that, when this could be like the biggest that the sport has ever been. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already done started adding teams in Golden State and shit like that. So yeah, bro, let's just not fuck up some shit that could be big. Nobody's saying y'all gonna be big as the NBA or shit like that, but I'm not gonna cap, y'all could be, you know what I'm saying, y'all could be a big ass sport, like, cause y'all got a lot of folks trying to tune in now. Like, if y'all just start paying these folks right, and then these young ladies, they'll start endorsing it more, instead of every time somebody see them talking about y'all company in the WNBA, is nothing but we need to be paid more. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they do the right thing and don't disrespect them folks. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can see some pretty good basketball in the next couple years, bro. But to switch gears real quick though.
Wait, one last point.
Go ahead.
Imagine they sign some bullshit and it's a long ass deal. It's like 12 years or whatever. And then somehow out of nowhere, there's some athletic ass Ant Edwards, LeBron James ass woman coming out to college dunking on bitches, and they can't even make the proper bread off of it. I would be that nigga. So that's why they gotta do shit like this. You never know. You never know what the fuck is gonna happen. You never know. So like I salute them, man. I salute them. Hopefully they get their bread right. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But yeah, just to switch gears real quick, to start to wrap up this EP, goddamn, that boy Rampage Jackson son, bro. Can't think of his name right now, but I'm pretty sure everybody
They're gonna be what they call them right there. Probably the rest of you got.
no cap, but I'm pretty sure everybody know what happened. But just in case you don't, basically he was at a wrestling event. Before it had started, he was outside, and one of the wrestlers ended up like coming up to him, and I'm guess like trying to have a scene type shit, thinking that he was one of the other wrestlers. He ended up hitting him in the head with a beer can, and you know what I'm saying, rightfully so. Rampage son started getting mad type shit, but they cleared it up, and they were like, "Oh no, bro, he just thought you was one of the wrestlers type shit." Woo, boom, boom, boom. And they even shook hands, all that shit. And one of the other wrestlers ended up telling Rampage son, like, "Hey, bro, you could get your get back type shit. When he do something, you can go in there and get your get back." He ended up doing just that, and he ended up sliding in the ring, slamming him. Off the slam, it looked like he was unconscious, and he just got on top of him and was whamming over him, just left, right, like that man head just boom, like he was in like critical condition after that shit type shit. That shit not funny, but just the fact that like, why the fuck would you do that shit? Like I'm trying to wrap my head on the fuck. Like after the slam, why wasn't it just all right, damn, I didn't fuck around and Slick did too much. I didn't knock this man out. Like I understand like going in there and getting your little slam, like yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like okay, cool, we like, but damn, like you knocked him unconscious and just kept going, like over. He hit you in the head with a beer can and some shit y'all talked about. It's not like his man told him like, "Hey, nah, bro, he not a wrestler," and he was like, "Oh well, still fuck him." He ain't say nothing like that. Like he apologized, like full on, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like, what the fuck? But this is a crazy situation. But yeah, but how did you feel about it, man?
I feel like that shit was stupid. Like, I get how the shit started off a misunderstanding, and yeah, I get they said yeah you can go in there and get your lick back, whatever. But like you as a grown ass man, you know that shit wasn't right, bro. Like even if goddamn you think wrestling is real or whatever, or you feel like the wrestling they do is real, because I seen this like some backyard wrestling shit. Like you seen that nigga was unconscious, bro. Your dad do this shit for real, and you was on the way to doing this shit for real. Don't know if you finna do this shit now. Like, I don't think niggas gonna give you no opportunity. You doing shit like that. Like they be seeing corporations be scared of shit like that, bro. You like a thug or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Some stigmatized shit, you know what I'm saying? When you do dumbass or special shit like that. Like that shit don't make no sense to me. So I don't know, I feel like it was dumb. I don't really feel like he gonna get out the shit unless Buddy just feeling in his heart like, yeah, bro, I know he ain't mean to do it. He a good kid or some shit like that, and don't want to press charges or something. But other than that, like, yeah, you dead ass could have ended this nigga life, bro. Like nigga losing teeth and choking on blood, all kind. Like, come on, bro. Like, if correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you hit a nigga like 20 times. 20 times, 20 unanswered hits. Like that is
It was
fucking
more just like 5, 6. He had that many times.
like that's
It was
crazy.
just like a boom, 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 boom. Then like everybody started grabbing him type
That's
shit.
still crazy though, bro.
You know, insane.
Like full fledged punches, like unanswered. Like they can't even goddamn move nothing. Like, bro. Like, that shit ain't cool, bro.
Yeah, all fun.
But yeah, I say, bro, I hope you learn from your mistakes. Whatever, you really kind of ain't got no choice. I don't think you gonna goddamn. I think shit gonna haunt you for the rest of your career, for real. Like, because of the type of career you got. If you was a damn mailman, I don't think this shit will follow you. But being who your dad is and what you trying to do, yeah, this shit gonna really fuck you up for the rest of your career, for real. If you have one after this. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
More definitely. Yeah, goddamn. Yeah, but like you said, but that shit dumb as hell. I don't even want to spend too much time on this, bro, because this shit, it ain't nothing to talk about, bro, because it's some avoidable ass shit. Like, bro, this shit dumb to him. Like, going in there, getting your slam, boom. Like, when you seen that man with unconscious, you should have been like, oh damn, bro, hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, hey, medics, you know what I'm saying? Like, you whamming on him, man. Like, nah, them folks probably finna put a belt to your ass. I ain't gonna do that online, because I'm pretty sure that man gonna press charges, all type of shit. Like, come on, gang. Like, they knowing you got some money behind you. Like, come on, gang. Like, you gotta play this shit smart, bro. You ain't no ordinary nigga out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, and like you were saying, it's probably gonna fuck up shit you got going on if you was trying to get back into that goddamn, you know what I'm saying, combat fighting shit. Like, they probably
Mm-hmm.
finna be like, nah, fuck that. Like, it ain't no telling what he gonna do. A nigga might bump into him too hard. He goddamn whamming on the nigga ass. Like,
Mm-hmm.
after the apology, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, some dumbass shit that's avoidable. I ain't even finna spend no more time on it. But to end this motherfucker off though, we're gonna go ahead and get y'all them top 5 NFL contenders heading into goddamn week 1 of the NFL. I'm gonna go ahead and pop them motherfucker out twin, you know what I'm saying? Um, so the first one is like that's gonna be, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the number 1 team in the NFL. Then after that, it ain't gonna really be no order. I'm gonna just name the teams and why. So the Eagles first, you know what I'm saying, coming up to got their championship. One of the most put together rosters in the goddamn league, to be honest. Excuse me. Got hella weapons, you know what I'm saying, and they just added more type shit. Didn't lose nobody during the offseason, too notable, you know what I'm saying. We just talked about how they picked up Mechie, you know what I'm saying, a couple like 2 weeks ago. So you know what I'm saying, they feel like they definitely not just coming off the Super Bowl shit. They just the team to beat, like, you know what I'm saying. But now no order. Second, I say like the Lions. Um, Reason I'm saying that is because last year they was looking like one of them teams, but shit, they just ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting injured as fuck on defense. You know what I'm saying, losing a lot of those weapons, and a big part of the reason why, you know what I'm saying, they were a top team. Um, so I think going into this year, you know what I'm saying, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, everybody healthy, you know what I'm saying. Feel like they still a top team, one of the best goddamn backfields in the league. Like I was saying, hell of a defense from the cornerbacks to the safeties, you know what I'm saying. Especially they got them D line. They got a great offensive line, so and a pretty good quarterback in Jared Goff. So yeah, they definitely, you know what I'm saying, they got some weapons. The next team also got some weapons, and that's the Ravens, of course. We all know, you know what I'm saying, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry in that backfield, one of the best offenses in the league, especially rushing wise. Not to mention who they got out wide, and Zay Flowers, Bateman, you know what I'm saying, Isaiah Likely, Mark Andrews, you know what I'm saying. Those weapons, they didn't flip it to the defensive side, you know what I'm saying. All pros, and Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphrey, Kyle Hamilton, you know what I'm saying. Also having young guys, Nate Wiggins, one of the best defensive lines in the league. Yeah, bro, definitely. You know what I'm saying? We all know the Ravens got their top team. And behind them, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Bills. You know what I'm saying? Every year, you already know. You know what I'm saying? You already know what the Bills gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be in the playoffs. We gonna be putting belt to ass, and then we probably gonna lose to the damn Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? But shit, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it's a different story this year, bro. You know what I'm saying? We did added a couple weapons. It's still gonna be, I feel like, everybody eats offense. But we did add a couple weapons in guys like Palmer and shit like that. So and even a couple rookies. One of the tight end rookies that we picked up, shit, he looking nice. I'm expecting Kincaid to have a good year. He had a damn slump last year, and he was dealing with injuries. I am worried about our cornerback room, since we are gonna be missing one of our rookies that we drafted with like our first round pick. We are gonna be missing for like the first 4 or 5 games. Somebody just like 2 hours ago, I want to say it was Daquan Carter on our defensive line. He just tore his damn ACL, so
Fuck.
But we still gotta as a guys, as a rotational guy. So you know what I'm saying. We should still be good. So yeah. So yeah, the Bills. That was like shit. I just said that was fourth. So the fifth team, of course, I had to say the Chiefs, bro. Cause shit, why the hell wouldn't it be the Chiefs? Shit, they got Pat Mahomes, bro, Andy Reid. As long as they had them two together, like goddamn, Travis Kelce ass, like they gonna forever be that. I ain't gonna lie. But even not even to mention them, like when we look at the wideouts, he get Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown. You know what I'm saying? He get all these speedy ass guys and all of them together for a full season. I'm not gonna cap, bro. I expect them to have one of the best pass offense in the league for sure. But shit, I'm trying to make sure I ain't forget nobody for like a honorable mention type shit. But yeah, I can say them. Yeah, them like bonafide five for sure. But how about you, Tom?
No particular order. I got the Ravens. If you look at what they did last season, having Derrick Henry on that squad just took him to a whole nother level. Honestly, bro, that's one of the best 1-2 tandems in the fucking league. Like that shit is amazing, bro. That shit is amazing. So and nothing too much need to be said by any of these teams. Like if I say it ain't gonna be too much question, except for like my number. So I kind of do have a little bit of order because it's 15. You ain't gonna expect me to say, but yeah, man. Ravens, man. Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, bound to go to the Super Bowl. I feel like you said, Chiefs. That big three still together. Them niggas, elite chemistry. They just switching out wide receivers at this point. That really all it be, bro. They still got Mahomes. They still got Kelce. They still got Andy Reid. Defense still straight. They gonna be good, bro. They gonna be good. That's usually the consistency with them. They ain't fell off yet. They still like on that goddamn New England kite ride that they was on and goddamn Brady and goddamn Belichick and shit. They just switching out motherfuckers in the middle. Goddamn. After that, I can see your boys making it, man. Your boys Buffalo, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're gonna win that motherfucker, but they'll be there. You know what I'm saying? They can be there. They can show up. They can be at the club, bro. Goddamn. Josh Allen, I feel like at this point they've been knocking on the door for a while. Them like the Bills and the Ravens have been knocking on the door for a while, and I feel like it's long overdue for one of them to get to get to the promised land and actually do something. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that. We ain't seen Ravens do it since Flacco. Flacco like 42 now, which is crazy. Goddamn. The other team, so I can't go away from the Eagles. We talked all day about Jalen Hurts and whether is he top 5 or not top 5. You know what I'm saying? The old Cam Newton and Gilly conversation, all that. Regardless, they still a fucking contender. They still are the team to beat. So that's just fucking facts. Honestly, that's just the facts of the situation. So all hats off to them. But my 15, Detroit Lions, man. I feel like the Detroit Lions got a chance to shock the fucking world. Golf got revitalized when they got over there. Not at first. At first, it's like, and then he been revving up. Like, oh, y'all want to trade me? I bet it's up. You know what I'm saying? And a part of that is the personnel that is around him, but you still got to get the fucking ball out there. You can have the best personnel in the fucking world, and you got the wrong motherfucker at the quarterback position. You will never reach your full potential. So I feel like they definitely got their hat in the ring, bro. They right there. They should be in the conversation. if we talking about potential, you know what I'm saying? Because this ain't no definite list. We can't predict the future. We don't know how these niggas gonna play next season. For all we know, niggas could be ass and lose everything. You know what I'm saying? NFL is like that sometimes. NBA not too much, but NFL could be like that. Or a team that you don't expect to be good at all wind up being fucking fire all of a sudden because all the pieces is just clicking. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my top five right now. Like top five contenders. Um, we're gonna see what actually happens. Um, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Man, shit. And just like that, twin. That'd have been episode 15.
Yes,
You
sir.
got you got any last words real quick? Know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Before we end it?
Mm.
Nigga, hey, he trying to go ahead and end it. You know what I'm saying? So hey, this been your boy Mook.
It's your boy, I love you, Jase.
And we up out of here, twin. See you on the next episode.